Breakups teach us so many things, they say. Like what? A friend of mine once screamed on a desolate afternoon. Her heart had just been shattered after discovering a 2-year betrayal. That love is a lie. That no matter how hard I try, I'll still fail. That I can't trust anyone but myself. In the beginning, when the wound is still fresh and the heart is still bleeding, those are the only lessons that make sense. You feel like you're standing in the wreckage of a life you spent years building. But if you give it time, if you step back and look at the ruins through a more objective lens, you'll realize something. Every ending has its reasons. When we are in love, we wear blinders. We focus only on the warmth, ignoring the cold drafts coming through the cracks. We ignore the red flags because we want the fairy tale to be true. And when it's over, we often do something even more dangerous. We choose what to remember. Think of Tom in the movie 500 Days of Summer. In the beginning, Tom and the audience only see the highlights, the laughs, the shared music, the perfect moments. We feel his pain. We resent Summer for leaving. But as the story unfolds, Tom begins to re-watch his own memories. He stops looking at the edited version and starts looking at the raw footage. He sees the silences that were too long, the glances that were never returned, the moments where they were worlds apart, even while holding hands. If you take the time to breathe and look closely at your own story, you'll realize the breakup wasn't a sudden lightning strike. It was a storm that had been gathering on the horizon for a long time. You just weren't ready to see it. Understanding this isn't about blaming them or yourself. It's about clarity. When you see the why, you stop being a victim of your past and start becoming the architect of your future. You learn who you are when things fall apart. You learn what you truly need, not just what you wanted. The truth is, some of us need a heartbreak to grow. We need the shatter to see what's inside. Breakups are exhausting. They are painful. They are, quite frankly, the hardest thing we endure. But like all the difficult, messy parts of being human, they are necessary. They are the fire that burns away the illusions, leaving behind someone who is stronger, wiser, and finally, ready for a love that is real. Maybe the hardest part of a breakup isn't losing the other person, but facing the silence they left behind. We spend so much time trying to fill that void with noise, with excuses, or with new distractions. But in that very silence, if you're brave enough to listen, you'll finally hear your own voice again. Not the voice that's begging someone to stay, but the one that's gently asking you to come home to yourself. At the end of the day, you aren't a broken thing that needs fixing. You are a soul that is simply expanding. Every tear shed for a happily ever after that didn't happen is just watering the ground for a version of you that is stronger, clearer, and more deeply at peace. You don't need a fairy tale to be whole. You just need to be the one person who never gives up on you.